Leona Helmsley rules her kingdom like she's the star of her own movie. Her co-star is her husband Harry, a man of unimaginable wealth and power. Together, they oversee this extravagant property.
When the Helmsleys bought Dunellen, Leona took charge of the renovations, and renovations aplenty.
She loved making it beautiful.
The Helmsleys spent $4 million refurbishing their 28-room estate in Greenwich, Connecticut, including a marble dance floor above one of their 2 pools for $1 million. They installed an expensive indoor-outdoor stereo system and spent thousands more on landscaping, art, and ornaments.
At Dunellen, once she signed a contract with a contractor to do some work, she was always renegotiating downward.
On one deal, she just refused to pay the contractor. The contractor said, "Please, I have 6 children." And she said, "Well, you should have kept your pants on. If you kept in your pants, you wouldn't have such problems."
Everyone was afraid of Leona Helmsley because of that reptilian brain she had, where she could turn on you in a split second.
A woman, I'm a tough businesswoman. What has that got to do? I'm running a business.
You could think that you were her favorite employee in 1 minute and find yourself out on the street the next minute. One day, she started berating a highly respected member of Harry's management team and told Harry he had to fire him. And Harry said, "I'm not going to fire him. He's one of my oldest associates." And that's when she said, "If you don't fire him, I'm going to stop having sex with you and move to the apartment in Palm Beach." I thought Harry would never fire him. He's too loyal to him. He wouldn't do it. But Harry came in that day and he fired him. Harry Helmsley was known for being an extremely ethical, honest man. But she changed all of that. She did not care at all about anyone else. She did what she wanted to do, and that was it. And she hurt a lot of people.
There was a period called the Bloodbath, when Leona Helmsley fired 4 of Harry Helmsley's stalwarts that had been in his organization for decades.
Those that were fired either thought they were our partners, underclad, they had their hand in the cookie jar, all right, or they just couldn't cut the mustard.
But Leona Helmsley forgot the most important lesson, which is you keep your friends close and you keep your enemies closer. In December of 1985, a tipster called the New York Post and claimed that he had information on the Helmsleys that would clearly prove that they were defrauding the United States government in several areas.
She was trying to construe personal expenses as business expenses.
She regarded Dunellen as a place of business, not as a mere residence, so everything had to be charged for Dunellen through the business, of course.
She had no ethics whatsoever. She was a conniver, a schemer. She was always trying to manipulate things. She thought nothing about cheating on taxes.
When the headline came out, Helmsley scam bared, it was a kill. She had fired enough people, acted in an imperial way enough times, people were open for blood.
Former friends and employees lined up to spill the beans on Leona's tyrannical behavior.
She was greedy. She was mean. She was all the things that they wanted to accuse her because she flaunted her success.
They have no right to evade the taxes.
Hang on, man. Hang on, that's what I think.
The people of New York, having once bought into the whole glamorous package, had now viciously turned on their one-time queen. But it was one prominent New Yorker who jeered the loudest of all.
Donald and Leona did not like each other. I think that Donald felt that Leona had tarnished Harry Helmsley's name. He called her a disgrace to humanity, truly evil, sick, a living nightmare.
On Leona Helmsley, I feel sorry for Harry.
So that wasn't too positive.
Let's say I'm the rotten books. That isn't a crime. That's not a crime. They know I've done nothing criminal.
The same headlines that used to bolster this real estate empire were now being used to tear it down. It was the biggest New York story there was, and it played right into the hands of one very ambitious lawman.
Leona Helmsley, again, another New York figure that people kind of love to hate.
It was a no-lose situation for Giuliani to go after her.
It was just a good move to say, oh no, but look, the rich and powerful will, face consequences.
It is now alleged that they did not pay millions of dollars in taxes that they were required by law to pay.
He was on the side of the angels, and also it was such a larger-than-life tabloid story, and that was kind of a home run for him.
I'm innocent. My only crime is that I'm Leona Helmsley.